right, very first project is going to be redoing the garage. Let's take a look at how it currently lives its life. So it's a 3-car garage. They were doing pegboard. They did plywood, drywall. I think that's plywood that's just painted blue. And then like back to drywall sheets. There's a bunch of mold up there. I've got a theme kind of for what I want to do in here to modernize it. I've got new lighting ready to go. I'm gonna clean this floor, paint it, and then do some the Swiss Tracks tile garage floor stuff. This is gonna be my gym and motorcycle area. So a lot of this stuff is gonna get cleaned. First, I'm gonna use the blow. I got to get rid of this carpet. That's disgusting, undoubtedly. Yeah, let's just dive right into the remodel and, see what we got going on. Got to remove these pegboards. Hi, it's me again. Gonna remove some pegboards. Oh, this garage smells like piss and mold. I gotta remove this carpet thing, and it turns out it's glued. I started trying to move it, and it's glued.
Let's snort this and see what the fuck happens, right? Hell yeah. Get out of here. Shit.
All right, breaking news. We've added some new projects. So as it turns out, electrical was not what I thought it would be. When doing the home inspection, it was only made mention that one outlet wasn't working, and it was the last outlet in the chain. Now I'm finding that several outlets don't work, and nothing has happened. The breakers all seem fine. So we'll be doing some more work there. In addition to this, because this lovely carpeted the stairs, I'm going to be sanding and redoing the stairs. More projects. Garage was more than I thought it would be, to say the least. So here's our stairs. I gotta throw some paint back there real quick, but you get the general vibe of it, right? So then I ordered these guys right here, and that's gonna go on there like so. Surprisingly, the installation for those is 3M tape. Just double-sided tape is what it came with, and that's how it says to do it, so that's what we'll do. And we're gonna throw those on there, and the stairs should be ready to go. Okay, I didn't really love the 3M tape, and there's still with these quite a bit of I'd like it to be ultra flush, but it is what it is. I think it looks pretty good. I added these gold screws basically because, like I said, I didn't really love the 3M. So this one actually doesn't have any 3M anywhere other than like these gaps. Whereas this one is like 3M and the screws. But like I said, when I just did the 3M on this one, I was like, we're going to have to change that. So I like the purple, black, and gold look on that. So I think that's going to look pretty good. We'll see when it's all done.
Welcome to the painting portion of the video.
Doing some mold killing paint with Ricky, who looks like old Fry in Futurama, where he makes love to that narwhal. And this hopefully will kill the remainder of the mold that I could not get with this. It's me again, and I'm doing a terrible job of narrating the painting portion, so I'm going to go over a couple of quick things. So all the white right there, that is mold killing paint. That those were areas that had mold, also including this window ledge over here. And so base layer of the mold killing paint, primer, to, over time, hopefully mitigate any issues. The issue initially was the roof was leaking, and that has been rectified, at least according to the home inspectors. It's a brand new roof, and he was here when it was raining, and there were no issues present. So after using copious amounts of my friend right there, and now this paint, that should be the mold issue. This also doubles in the mold video. So this is how we mitigated the mold, hopefully. And also this is part of the start of our painting. All right, so originally I was thinking about getting rid of this shelving in the corner, but it seems to be structurally important to this wood overhang storage, which I kind of like. And also, then I was like, okay, we'll just pop the shelves out and maybe put new ones in because they kind of slot into these grooves, but they also, I don't really know how they're mounted in there, so I'm just going to clean them. I'm just going to clean the shelves, repaint them. Cleaning up the white on each of these shelves, and also currently can't decide which purple. And it's going to haunt my life for the rest of my life. Just a fun update during our painting session. I'm not doing the best with my videography here or keeping a consistent, well-functioned video because I am working a lot and bouncing back and forth between two houses and trying to get things done, and it's not always going right. Just showing I'm doing some white primer. It helps with the purple bonding. This will all be black and then purple lines coming across. Again, I apologize, this video is probably going to be incomprehensible garbage. Now I know what you're thinking, Chad, don't they sell these in probably this exact color? And they do, but that costs money and I already had that color spray paint, so. So in the garage here, as I mentioned, I'm gonna be swapping these out, and one thing I'm gonna do is I pulled these metal receptacle covers off of the living room. I'm gonna repaint them black so that they blend in with the wall. And I had the material on hand. That saves me from having to buy more receptacle covers and stuff. so I'm at the point now, there's still some things to do, like working around the water heater and underneath that shelving. But I am at the point now where I am officially, I think, ready to start the resurfacing the floor portion. Because a lot of these gaps right here are going to be the same grade that I'm doing the floor in. So this is kind of an early, and I'll be honest, there's a lot of like, it doesn't necessarily translate on camera all that well, although on camera that looks way worse than it does in person. So that's a good illustration, although that's brand new and that's old paint. But regardless, you can kind of see right there, there's some things that are going to be covered up. Black was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know what this would have cost professionally. Each can was $40, and there's 1, 2, 3, I think 4, 5 cans that I've used. So $6,000 is what I've paid in paint. Do the math yourself. I don't know. I gotta touch that. That's gonna be purple. But anyway, yeah, you can see the trim marks. I've got most of the outlet covers installed. I still need to find some of the outlet screws and light switch screws, but like that's gonna get redone and stuff. And from a distance, the purple doesn't really stand out, but I'm hoping once the new lights go up, things will stand out more. There's shelves to come and a few other things to come. So just this part is too long. This is too long. Sorry. Goodbye. Okay, so we have we're gonna do the floor, and I got a concrete resurfacing thing that I'm hoping will, we've got all this glue stuff here. As you can see, paint. That's why I painted up there first. Let the paint fall down to here. Do one side, move everything over, do the other side, and hopefully we can get this done in 3 hours because I only rented the thing for 4 hours. Well, so far this is not going like I thought it would. I don't know what I thought it would look like, but I didn't think it would look like that. All right, so at the moment, this is what we got going on with the floor. Over here, I think the streakiness of the grinding turned out a little bit different. I think this side actually probably needed it more. And I'll be honest, I don't really know like what all I was doing with that thing or why I was doing it. It got up quite a bit of the glue, but as you can see, there's still quite a bit of glue right there, and I don't know. I'm not really sure how the hell I'm gonna get that off. I'm not quite done trying yet, but I didn't take a lot of video, and I apologize for that. It was just kicking up so much dust that I really couldn't breathe. As you can see, so I got some cleaning to do. And then we'll continue with this floor. All right, I'm going to try putting some Goo Gone on this area. All right, I'm not getting a ton of dust when I sweep anymore. So now I'm going to use the simple green, let that sit for a little while, come back, throw a scrubber on there, do some scrubbing, then power wash and move everything out, and hopefully, I mean, it's probably not gonna like look super great, but it'll be hopefully ready to be painted over. All right, we got a scrub down, all scrubbed down. We're gonna power wash and then squeegee. Well, so far nothing has really taken care of this stupid glue. I'll probably just end up painting over it, and then if it looks like crud, or maybe even if it doesn't, maybe I'll just put like a mat there, like a black floor mat. Probably should have a black floor mat there anyway, so. Okay, so this was just doing like a quick dirty little coat, because on this side is where I plan to have my turf and like gym, so you won't really actually see the floor. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but you can really see the imperfections in the floor coming up through this paint already. So this is kind of like a test run. How many coats will it take to make that look good, because it looks like shit and I fucked everything up. And do not do it how I did it, just hire a professional. In particular, we're going to be paying close attention to right here where all of the glue was at that I couldn't get to come up. But ultimately, we may end up, when we put the stairs back, I may do just like a mat in this area, so to hide that. So I'm not super concerned with that, but it's stuff like this where I'm going to see if multiple layers will cover that up. Okay, so here is our stairs. Got the purple edge to it. It doesn't really show up all. It's not that bright in here. Once the lighting gets in, things will look a little bit brighter. But yeah, you can see that's the stairs. And yeah, I mean, that's really the end of that part of the video. Not quite done yet. There'll be a final reveal of the floor video, but wanted to talk a little bit about this area in particular where we had all that carpet glue build up. And honestly, the paint went over it just fine. You know, from a cursory glance, you can't really tell it's there. You got to get right up on it. And yeah, it's ugly and I hate it, but it's not that noticeable. And all things considered, you know, I'm pleased with the end result. Angle change. But like I said, next is going to be the final reveal with the turf in. All right, next part of the garage is going to be these Hyperlight hexagon LED lights. And yes, you do see these advertised on Facebook and YouTube quite a bit. Or it could just be because I looked them up once. I'm not going to go too much over the installation because there's probably people that will do better installation videos than me. But the idea here is I'm going to be replacing these two lights with the hexagon lights going roughly kind of between where those two lights currently are. And I'm also going to paint the white edges of them purple to match the theme that I've been doing. And hopefully that won't go as bad as every single other thing I've tried to do has gone. So for reference of what I'm talking about, this right here is your diffuser end. And then this piece right here is like the electronic housing piece. And that's going to get painted purple. All right, so you can see there's imperfection, we'll call it for lack of a better word. Or maybe that's the perfect word. I don't know. But I'm not going for anything. Like, these are going to be on the ceiling, you know,
reflecting light. You know, you're not going to be seeing them up close. So I'm really not too concerned about having them be like this ultra perfect, super clean looking thing. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna break out those lights and kind of soft connect and just sort of see how that. I actually don't even know how many lights I ordered, so yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Do a little test here.
Come down because I don't want to blind you. Let's try a safety check, make sure we haven't broke anything. That made a popping noise.
Yeah.
Those look pretty good.
Yeah. It'll definitely be bright.
I spent so much time painting them purple
You can't tell.
that you can't tell at all.
No.
You know, it's the little details that I'll only know that happen that I spent 4 days doing. All right, so this is the semi-finished product because one light bulb was burnt out. Originally, there was one more going this way, but I think it was that light bulb right there was burnt out when I test fired. So what I'm probably going to end up doing eventually is ordering a few more. And then instead of doing the hexagon, it'll be like little chevrons that kind of go down to like there so that this area has the same amount of illumination as that area does. But overall, that's the product right there. And this concludes the, well, I got to cut that and splice it, but you don't need to see that part. So, all right, bye-bye. All right, you know, it's not exactly finished. I really wanted to wait till I was cleaning this stuff up, but I also just want to get this video done with, and we're at the point where most of it's done. So as you can see, the walls are black, the floor is painted. It's not lava, it's just painted. Take you through some of like the, you know, I painted this, turned all these purple, if you remember me talking about making those purple in earlier videos. This one's gray because it's a different circuit on the circuit breaker, so the rest of the outlets are black. You know, painted this. This is, it's actually like a reflective black and purple vinyl that's over the top, but that's all painted. Eventually these chalkboards will go back up. You've already probably seen this guy. Actually, wait, I remember I forgot I filmed for this and then accidentally deleted all of it. So there is a version of this on my Instagram if you want to see this thing. They light up, they blend in. Quote from Theodore Roosevelt, more purple accent stuff, purple pegboard painted by me. Added those, there's a sauna, painted the sides here. Punching bag is up, got some flags, flag of the Cerberus, United States Army, United States Navy, and some lights. Thank everybody for watching. I hope this video was somewhat cool. It's pretty long, but you know, kisses, hugs, bye-bye.
All right, next nanoleaf project. I got these ultra black shapes to go on the black walls of the garage. We got to talk over the heater. All right, so we got big triangles. I think these are little triangles and hexagons. And they're going to be going up on this wall right here. All right, they're all put up. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. You know, I didn't plan out. I just moved and I ended up making like some flat lines, and I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see.
It's thinking, it's going through its process. You know, does it perfectly blend in? No, but I still think it looks pretty cool. I mean, you can't see it with the lights off, so, I mean, in the dark it's blended in. But now we will turn it on. And look at that. Not bad. And of course, it's got music functionality, which also works with your voice. Let's get a song going.